Welcome to Electrified. It's your host, Dylan Loomis. First up today, over the weekend, we learned that Tesla is offering free supercharging for 1 year for Model 3 and Model Y buyers who take delivery of an inventory vehicle before the end of the year. Teslarati did indeed confirm this promotion by speaking to a Tesla sales rep who gave some more detail. The promotion is for any 3 or Y inventory vehicle that a customer takes delivery of between December 12th and December 31st. The promotion will not take immediate effect and will be applied within the first 2 weeks of January. The promotion will last for 365 days after the promo becomes active in the vehicle and the app. And if you missed it, Elon wrote an email to employees saying that Tesla is seeing strong demand, but that Tesla needs to increase production fast to deliver on expectations. He was focused on earning their customers' trust for placing their faith in Tesla. Of course, Tesla is in the end of quarter and end of year sales push, and since they own their entire distribution system, Tesla cannot recognize any revenue until the vehicles are delivered, and of course they spend the money up front to make those vehicles, so offering incentives on inventory models is a great way to pull forward some of that revenue, and it in no way signals any weakness in demand for new models, which is of course in line with Elon's email. It should be noted too that Electric reported this promotion excludes the standard range Model 3, but Teslarati made no mention of that exclusion and went further to actually contact Tesla. Next up, Tesla announced it is going to shut down Model S and X production lines from December 24th to January 11th. This from an email to employees working on those production lines. It's not completely out of the ordinary for Tesla to shut down production lines during the holidays, but this 18-day shutdown is longer than usual. Electric also reported that some sources familiar with the matter said that Tesla has already achieved its goal for Model S and X deliveries for the quarter, and now it is focusing on increasing the 3 and Y production for inventory that they can quickly deliver locally, mostly in California and China. Tesla is encouraging employees to spend time with family, but also says they can support other teams and deliveries through volunteering or some other limited paid time opportunities. Employees working on those lines were told they were going to be given a full week of pay for the forced time off. So naturally here, people are speculating that this is going to be for the much anticipated Model S and X refresh, but for now that is still pure speculation. Of course, the Model S and X demand has taken a back seat to the Model 3 and Y, so it's possible the line shutdowns are for routine maintenance, and while I do believe a refresh is needed, even if Tesla is installing new equipment and assembly lines now for that eventual refresh, we may not actually see those changes into the spring or summer, as Tesla would most likely need at least a few weeks to test any new operations. And look, it's also possible that in light of some of the Model S and X issues that NHTSA was investigating for the suspensions, the roof trim, the media control unit problems, that Tesla is making some improvements to those aspects, which I would not classify as a refresh. But moving on, for Tesla's S&P 500 inclusion, they will replace Apartment Investment and Management Company, of course a real estate company, ticker AIV. Tesla will also be added to the S&P 100, replacing Occidental Petroleum, ticker OXY. OXY will, however, remain in the S&P 500. Tesla will also be classified as a consumer discretionary company when it enters the S&P 500. And for those wondering, the S&P 100 edition won't be anything too crazy, but here is an ETF from BlackRock that tracks the S&P 100 with net assets of about $7 billion. Their ticker is OEF, and it will have to add just north of $100 million of Tesla stock to their ETF portfolio in order to get in line with the rebalancing addition of Tesla. But I will say it is pretty cool that Tesla is replacing an oil company. So our friend Tobias Lind on YouTube got some pretty cool footage of the Model Y bodies at Giga Berlin that I wanted to share with you guys, along with a few other quick clips for an update at Giga Berlin. This footage was recorded on December 12th. I also wanted to share a video and new Tesla channel some of you may find interesting. This video in particular details the math that Giga Texas is about 30% complete. The full video is linked below from the channel My Tesla Weekend. He covers some detailed math and projections on the progress of Giga Texas that I found at the very least to be interesting. It's 7 minutes long in full. So at the time of this recording, Tesla stock is trading up around 4% on the day at around $635 per share. Hopefully, Tesla can cross the $700 per share mark this week ahead of the S&P 500 inclusion, at which point, honestly, I would personally consider taking some profits to reallocate to some cannabis stocks or Bitcoin for 2021. Of course, I'll hold some Tesla for decades to come, but at $250 billion market cap, it will take some time to see in the realm of 100% returns, whereas in my opinion, companies like Curaleaf or Green Thumb, and then of course Bitcoin, have 100% returns in their range of outcomes for 2021 at a much higher likelihood than Tesla going from a $750 billion valuation to a $1.5 trillion valuation in 2021. And so look, as a Tesla long shareholder, no need to panic. All I'm saying is that it may be a good time to take some profits at a potentially high watermark for Tesla in the short term to then reallocate to other areas in the market that will, have higher alphas for the next 12 to 24 months. And as mentioned, cannabis and Bitcoin are two potential opportunities. But as with everything, please do your own research. If you want to talk more in depth, I'd be happy to, but just let me know if you guys are interested in that type of stuff. And real quick, looking at this chart, it will give you at least one reason why I'm bullish on cannabis. Of course, there are many others. And look, the more I study Bitcoin and watch the Federal Reserve devalue the dollar with their seeming addiction to stimulus, the more I want to up my dollar cost average amounts into Bitcoin. And after thinking about the future of this channel, I think what I'm going to do is some of the more involved Bitcoin or macroeconomics or other investment opportunity videos, I'm just going to put on Patreon as a way to say thank you to my Patreon supporters. And of course, I want to keep the main channel focused on Tesla. If you are interested in those other videos, you can support the work I do here on Patreon for as little as $3 per month. And with that, you can expect to see some of these new videos, if not before the end of the year, definitely starting in 2021 in January. But that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Please like the video if you did and consider subscribing for more Tesla content. But with that, I look forward to seeing you in the next video and I hope that you have a great day.